guys, welcome to True Blue Studios live show. If you saw our first episode, welcome back. I'm happy to have you. But if this is your first introduction, thanks for joining. I have a lot of fun things happening today, so don't go anywhere. We have a great episode this week with sneak peeks and special interviews about our new shows, True Blue Plays, J-School Adventure, and Framed. We're also featuring some new segments, Let's Go Outside, and K Wood's Positive Outlook. We're starting off strong with our new series, True Blue Plays, directed by our favorite, it's Keila Perez Serrano.
Hey guys, great to be here.
Well, long time no see, because for those who haven't seen our first episode of True Blue Plays, me, myself, and I, your favorite host, got to play and had the best time ever.
Yeah, you were like one of our 4 contestants, and you guys played Battleship, and you guys got to see that show to figure out who wins.
Battleship was great. What other games do you have lined up for us, though?
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to be playing like Uno, we're going to be playing Candyland, we're also going to be playing Twizzler. That is something I am going to fight for us to do. I want that to be funny.
I'm so excited to watch those, especially Twister.
No, yeah, I mean, you were really good in Battleship. Who knows? Maybe you'll be there again.
We got that on camera. You heard it here, folks. An official invite for me to be on every episode of True Blue Plays, so tune in for more fun.
I mean, that's not really what I kind
Roll it.
Welcome back to another behind the scenes segment. We've had our teams hard at work on their own projects and on the live show. It's been hectic, but we've got a lot of work done. I can happily announce that episode 1 of True Blue Plays has been fully recorded. I can also announce that filming has begun on the first of our short films. You'll actually hear a little from that crew later. You can also look forward to an outdoor segment hosted by Joaquin, one of our content creators, and a sports segment hosted by Owen. With all these projects coming up, we hope to deliver even better BTS in the future. If you want more behind the scenes, you can look forward to content on our socials, which are linked in our YouTube homepage. We're so excited to get feedback from all of you on all of our projects. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you enjoy.
Bye. All right, and we're back. Hope you enjoyed that. I love seeing what the BTS team catches of us throughout the week. After a quick sports update, I'll be speaking with our studio producer, JJ, on his first new show. But first, take it away, Owen.
Welcome into episode 2 of the True Blue Sports Show. While the Winter Olympics may have wrapped up, there's still plenty of stories left to be unpacked. U.S. figure skater Alyssa Liu emphatically won gold in the women's singles event, America's first gold in the event since 2002. Liu's vibrant personality shone through in her winning performance as she was all smiles whilst performing a dance that she herself had sole executive say in. Her energy was clearly infectious as she inspired everything from fan art drawings to murals and athletes from other sports. Not to mention her Instagram follower count jumping from 210,000 before the games to a current total of 7.2 million. Liu's triumph marks a stark contrast from the Beijing Olympics 4 years ago, where Anna Sherbakova won gold for Russia in highly stoic fashion. A very welcome contrast, if I do say so myself. Both the U.S. men's and women's hockey teams have won gold at the Olympics. The Canadian women gave the U.S. a nail-biting 1-0 deficit late into the third period. A Laura Stacey breakaway down the right wing freed up space for Kristen O'Neill to line up center ice and slot it home. Not to mention the fact that Canada did so on a stateside power play. The U.S. rallied back, however, as Captain Hillary Knight equalized with 2 minutes left to play, and Megan Keller scored the one-on-one winner in overtime, taking advantage of a Canadian change in line. On the men's side of things, the Canadian forward line of Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, and Macklin Celebrini that had been dominant all tournament was limited to just 1 goal by the state's depth at defense. For the U.S. offense, Matt Boldy scored the game opener, and Jack Hughes finished things off with the game winner, albeit losing a couple teeth on the route to a gold medal. Outside the Olympics, the Cinderella story continues for Norwegian soccer club Bodo Glimt in the UEFA Champions League. The team has now beaten 3 Goliaths in Atletico Madrid 2-1, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City 3-1, and knocked out Italian giants Inter Milan out of the competition on a 5-2 aggregate score. Certainly not bad for a team north of the Arctic Circle and from a town of just 40,000 people. 10 years ago, this team was being relegated from the Norwegian top division. Now, here they are, beating billion-dollar teams. That's even lower odds than the New York Jets winning a Super Bowl. Now, back to Kay Wood for our next segment on True Blue Studios. Take it away.
Thanks, Owen. Now we have JJ to chat about a new project. Tell us all about it. The plot, your inspiration, everything.
So, it's called Framed, and it's based on what is called the multiple world interpretation. So, and that is basically that anytime somebody makes a decision, a new universe is created. And so we are exploring what kinds of crazy things can happen, like crazy different things, just when you simply decide to make a different decision. The first one of our 3-part series is starting by choosing to go into an elevator. So yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'm very excited. I mean, this sounds like a pretty crazy story. I mentioned being in an elevator, and I think we've talked about like characters getting stuck in the elevator. So, ooh, yikes, pretty tense, a lot of drama. But silly question. I mean, if you were stuck in an elevator, who are 3 people you'd want to be stuck with?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think if I had to pick, it'd probably be Obama, Martin Luther King Jr., and then Socrates. And I think that Socrates would especially be interesting to talk to, especially just, being one of the first and most influential philosophers, and just like hearing what he would have to say about the current modern world that we live in.
Okay, that's very profound and very noble. I mean, I would go a very different route. I mean, if I were stuck in an elevator with 3 people, I would probably have to say Trixie Mattel, Katya, and my King David Cornsweat. But thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to keep an eye out for Framed, the first installment of Let's Make a Movie. Up next, I want to share some good news and things that make me happy, because there's a lot of terrible, horrible, no good, very bad things happening around the world, and truthfully, it's just really starting to wear me down. But let's turn these frowns upside down with some good news. Welcome to a new segment called Kay Wood's Positive Outlook, where I give you all some good news and things that put a smile on my face. So, I don't know about y'all, but this winter season has been a downer. A lot of cold, gray, and just gross going on. But I'm really happy to share that the first official day of spring is March 20th. It's almost 2 weeks away. And, while I'm talking about spring in the month of March, the best day of the year, St. Patrick's Day, is less than 2 weeks away. Yay. Shout out to the Irish, y'all cooked with that one. But I've got a little final bit of good news. As a musician myself, I love to talk about all things the arts. There's some incredible new music being released. On February 27th, Bruno Mars released a new album, The Romantic, and I can confirm Mr. Mars has blessed our ears once again. If you have not listened to this album, you definitely should. It's so fun, just great music. And lastly, on March 6th, Harry Styles is releasing his 4th studio album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. I've waited 4 years for a new Harry Styles album, and I am so excited for this one. Well, that's all the good news I have for you all today. Thanks for tuning in to my weekly positive outlook. Now, let's go back to the regular program. I'm here with Grace, our assistant art director and creator of J School Adventures. And a lot of our staff know far too well. I mean, we all know the J School, but our normal viewers may not get it. So what is a J School and what kind of adventures entail?
That's a great question, Kaywood. So basically, the J School Adventure is just showing off our friends over at Drake University. We wanted to kind of collaborate with them, and we wanted to make sure that we were showing them all of the opportunities that they can provide, and specifically going and showing the organizations and talking to professors and giving tours of some of the spaces that they have.
Wow, that sounds incredible. What inspired you to make this?
So it was actually Markiplier. It was a YouTuber, and he had this series called, it was like a choose your own adventure. And I thought that that was so unique and special, and I thought that that would be super fun to collaborate with Drake and kind of make it like a fun little opportunity for viewers to have a choice and a say in what they see from our content.
Okay, I love that so much. That'll be such a great personal way for people to see inside the next minds of journalism. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and I just, this would be so awesome. I think right now we just need a little brain break, take a step back and relax, and let's go outside.
Hello, I'm Joaquin White, and I'm outside. Hello, today we're at Whitmer Park, near the Drake and Beaverdale neighborhoods. Not to be confused with Whitmer Park that's located in the East Village. Whitmer Park's named after Whitmer, and Whitmer Park's also named after Whitmer, but this one doesn't have an H in it. Whitmer Park is only a short walk, bike ride, or drive away from the Drake University campus. This 19.1 acre park has plenty of amenities for anyone interested in visiting. That includes 2 pavilions, a swing set, a functioning playground, a short walking trail, picnic tables, park benches, a tennis court, and this pond I am standing right in front of. The wildlife is a major draw to this park. In addition to common urban wildlife such as squirrels, raccoons, possums, you name it, there are fun pond wildlife including geese and other birds that live in this park. During the fall and winter months, Canadian geese and mallard ducks can be found honking at people, honking at each other, and doing whatever else ducks do. Fishing is also a major draw to this park. Species in this pond include bluegill and black crappie, but in the largest numbers and the biggest draw are the number of largemouth bass in this pond. I'm unfortunately told they do not sing here. I'm Joaquin, and thank you for joining me today on Let's Go Outside on my trip through Whitmer Park. Hope you guys go outside and have some fun this week.
Right, it looks like our team had a lot of fun at Whitmer Park. I can't wait to see where Joaquin takes us next time. Well, that's a wrap on another packed episode of True Blue Studios Live. We covered a ton today, from battleships to movie drama and school adventures. We're so proud of everything our team is building, and we're just getting started. Make sure you check out True Blue Plays, Framed, and J School Adventures. And make sure to follow us on Instagram at True Blue Studio DSM and on TikTok at True Blue Studio DSM. Until next time, we'll see ya. Peace out. Kaywood out.